What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? What if the endless chase for wealth and possessions is actually robbing you of the life you truly want? Today, we're going to shatter the illusions that society has built around money and uncover the secrets to true financial freedom. This isn't about getting rich quick or following some trendy financial hack. It's about rewiring your mindset and embracing principles that have stood the test of time for centuries. The ancient Stoics knew something that modern society has forgotten. Wealth isn't about what you own, it's about how you live. In this video, we'll dive into 5 life-changing Stoic lessons that will transform the way you think about money forever. Each one is designed to help you break free from the chains of materialism and build a life of purpose, balance, and resilience. Stay with us until the very end, because every single insight is a stepping stone toward a healthier, more powerful relationship with your finances. And don't forget, if you find value in what we're sharing, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Together, we'll redefine what it means to be truly wealthy. Let's get started. Section 1. Acceptance and financial detachment. In a world driven by relentless consumerism, we are constantly bombarded with messages urging us to equate our worth with the wealth we accumulate. The result? A never-ending race for material possessions that leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. But what if this entire narrative is flawed? What if true freedom lies not in acquiring more, but in letting go? Stoicism, with its profound wisdom, offers a revolutionary perspective: acceptance and financial detachment. The first step is radical acceptance. This doesn't mean surrendering to mediocrity or giving up on ambitions. It means seeing your financial reality as it is, without the distortions of envy or societal pressure. The Stoics teach us that everyone's financial journey is unique. Comparing yourself to others is a futile exercise that only breeds discontent. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. By embracing your current circumstances with clarity and courage, you create the mental space to take control of your finances. But acceptance alone isn't enough to break free from the chains of materialism. Detachment from possessions is where true liberation begins. In a society where happiness is often tied to what we own, the Stoics challenge us to sever this toxic link. Seneca's words echo across centuries. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. When we detach from the need to define ourselves by our belongings, we reclaim our inner freedom. A freedom that allows us to focus on what truly matters. Gratitude becomes the key to unlocking this freedom. Instead of fixating on what you lack, Stoicism urges you to cherish what you already have. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, helping you appreciate life's simplest joys. Epictetus once said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This practice doesn't mean abandoning ambition. It means finding contentment in each step of your journey while striving for growth. By embracing acceptance and detachment, you begin to see wealth for what it truly is. Not a number in your bank account, but a state of mind rooted in freedom and purpose. You stop chasing fleeting pleasures and start investing in relationships, personal growth, and meaningful experiences. So ask yourself, are you ready to break free from the illusion of materialism? Can you accept your current financial reality and focus on building a life of purpose? If so, take this first step toward financial detachment and discover the profound peace that comes with living for what truly matters. Section 2. Financial simplicity, the path to serenity and balance. In today's world, we are relentlessly bombarded by messages urging us to spend, consume, and accumulate. Advertisements promise happiness through the latest gadgets, luxury items, and extravagant experiences. But the truth is far from what they sell us. This endless chase for material wealth often leaves us feeling empty, trapped in a vicious cycle of dissatisfaction. The Stoics offer us a profound alternative: the art of financial simplicity. At the heart of financial simplicity lies a critical realization: materialism does not lead to lasting happiness. The Stoics teach us that excessive pursuit of possessions creates a perpetual state of discontent. Seneca wisely observed, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." By constantly seeking more, we risk falling into a bottomless pit of desire, where no amount of wealth or possessions can ever truly satisfy us. Living simply means finding serenity in life's essentials. It's about shifting your focus away from accumulating things and toward valuing experiences and relationships. When you embrace simplicity, you learn to appreciate the beauty of small joys, the laughter of loved ones, the warmth of a sunrise, or the satisfaction of a job well done. These are treasures that no amount of money can buy. Moderation is a cornerstone of financial simplicity. It's not about rejecting ambition or growth, but about avoiding excess and living within your means. The Stoics remind us that moderation frees us from unnecessary debt and financial stress. It empowers us to make conscious decisions about how we allocate our resources, decisions that reflect our values rather than societal pressures. As Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Finally, the Stoics emphasize the importance of valuing enough. This doesn't mean abandoning ambition or refusing to improve your financial situation. Rather, it's about finding balance between striving for growth and appreciating what you already have. Recognizing when you have enough helps you avoid the trap of endless accumulation and brings peace to your financial journey. So ask yourself, are you ready to step off the treadmill of materialism? Are you willing to embrace simplicity as a path to freedom? By adopting financial simplicity and moderation as guiding principles in your life, you'll discover a wealth far greater than anything money can buy. A wealth rooted in inner peace, balance, and purpose. Section 3. True focus, relationships and experiences over wealth. What's the point of amassing a fortune if it comes at the cost of your health, relationships, or peace of mind? In our society, money often takes center stage, becoming the ultimate measure of success. But this relentless focus on wealth blinds us to what truly matters. The Stoics knew this well and warned against making money the cornerstone of life. Instead, they urged us to prioritize relationships and experiences, things that bring genuine meaning and fulfillment. When you make money your sole focus, you risk losing sight of life's deeper purpose. The pursuit of wealth can consume your time, energy, and attention, leaving little room for the people and moments that truly enrich your existence. As Seneca cautioned, wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool. If you allow money to dominate your life, it becomes a tyrant, dictating your priorities and eroding your happiness. The Stoics teach us that true wealth lies in the quality of our relationships and the richness of our experiences. These are the things that bring lasting joy, sharing laughter with friends, creating memories with loved ones, or finding purpose in acts of kindness. Unlike material possessions, which lose their appeal over time, meaningful connections and experiences grow in value as they shape who we are. Investing in relationships means prioritizing time with those who matter most. It's about being present, not just physically but emotionally, when you're with family or friends. The Stoics believed that living virtuously included nurturing bonds with others. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Man is made for mutual help. By fostering strong connections, you build a support system that sustains you through life's challenges far more effectively than any amount of money ever could." Experiences also hold a unique power to enrich our lives in ways material goods cannot. Think about it. does a new car bring as much lasting happiness as a trip that creates cherished memories. Experiences connect us to the world around us and remind us of our shared humanity. They teach us lessons, broaden our perspectives, and leave imprints on our souls that no possession ever could. But prioritizing relationships and experiences doesn't mean neglecting financial responsibility. It means aligning your financial decisions with what truly matters. For example, instead of spending money on fleeting luxuries to impress others, invest in opportunities that deepen your connections or create memories. This could mean taking a family trip, pursuing a passion project with friends, or simply spending quality time together without distractions. The Stoics also remind us to be mindful of how wealth can corrupt relationships if not handled wisely. Money should never become the source of conflict or manipulation between loved ones. Instead, it should be used as a tool to support and strengthen these bonds, not as a weapon to control or divide. Ultimately, shifting your focus from accumulating wealth to cultivating relationships and experiences is an act of liberation. It frees you from the exhausting cycle of materialism and grounds you in what truly matters: love, connection, growth, and purpose. As Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. When you prioritize what truly fulfills you, you'll find that life becomes richer than any bank account could ever make it. So ask yourself, are you spending your time chasing money at the expense of those who matter most? Are you trading priceless moments for possessions that will one day lose their value? Refocus your energy on building relationships and creating experiences, and watch as your life transforms into something far more meaningful than mere financial success could ever provide. Section 4. Financial balance, living within your means in a culture that glorifies excess and encourages constant consumption. The idea of living within your means can feel almost revolutionary. Yet this principle is at the heart of Stoic philosophy and offers a pathway to financial freedom and peace of mind. The Stoics believed that true wealth comes not from having more, but from needing less. By embracing financial balance, we can reclaim control over our lives and align our spending with our values. The first step toward financial balance is recognizing your unique financial reality. Each of us has different resources, responsibilities, and goals, and comparing ourselves to others only breeds dissatisfaction. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Instead of chasing societal expectations or trying to keep up with others' lifestyles, focus on what is truly viable for you. This means adjusting your spending to fit your income and saving for the future without succumbing to the pressure of external appearances. Living within your means requires distinguishing between needs and wants, a skill that modern consumerism works hard to blur. The Stoics teach us to practice moderation, avoiding unnecessary expenses and resisting impulsive purchases. Seneca reminds us, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." By prioritizing essentials over luxuries, you can avoid debt and create a financial cushion for unexpected challenges. But financial balance isn't just about cutting back. It's about making conscious decisions that reflect your values. Consider what truly adds meaning to your life. Is it owning the latest gadget, or is it investing in experiences or relationships that bring lasting joy? By aligning your spending with what matters most to you, you'll find greater satisfaction in how you use your resources. Resilience is another cornerstone of financial balance. The Stoics believed in preparing for adversity, both mentally and practically. In financial terms, this means building an emergency fund and avoiding unnecessary debt. When you have a safety net in place, you're better equipped to handle economic uncertainties without panic or stress. As Epictetus taught, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Financial resilience gives you the freedom to make thoughtful decisions rather than reacting out of fear or desperation. Achieving balance also involves rejecting the toxic cycle of consumerism that equates spending with happiness. Advertisements constantly push us toward instant gratification, but Stoicism teaches us to delay indulgence for long-term benefits. By practicing self-discipline and focusing on sustainable financial habits like budgeting, saving, and investing, you create a solid foundation for future stability. Finally, living within your means fosters a profound sense of freedom. When you're not enslaved by debt or driven by materialistic cravings, you gain control over your life. You can make choices based on your values rather than societal pressures. This freedom allows you to invest in personal growth, meaningful experiences, and contributions to others, things that bring genuine fulfillment. So ask yourself, are you living in alignment with your financial reality? Are your choices driven by what truly matters or by fleeting desires? By embracing financial balance through moderation, resilience, and intentionality, you can break free from the cycle of excess and find a deeper sense of peace and purpose in your financial life. Section 5. Material detachment. Freedom beyond possessions. In a society that constantly equates happiness with accumulation, the idea of detaching from material possessions can feel counterintuitive, even radical. Yet, Stoicism teaches us that true freedom lies not in owning more, but in needing less. The fifth and final principle of Stoic financial wisdom is material detachment, a practice that liberates us from the endless cycle of craving and consumption, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. The Stoics viewed material wealth as a preferred indifferent, neither inherently good nor bad. While money and possessions can provide comfort, they are ultimately fleeting and do not define our character or worth. As Seneca put it, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Detaching from material things doesn't mean rejecting them entirely. Rather, it means recognizing their temporary nature and refusing to let them control us. Practicing material detachment begins with gratitude. Instead of obsessing over what you don't have, shift your focus to appreciating what you already possess. Gratitude transforms your mindset from scarcity to abundance, helping you find contentment in simplicity. Epictetus reminds us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By valuing what you have, rather than constantly chasing more, you free yourself from the anxiety of keeping up with societal expectations. Material detachment also involves redefining your relationship with possessions. Ask yourself, do the things you own serve a purpose, or do they simply clutter your life? The Stoics encouraged voluntary discomfort as a way to remind ourselves of what's truly essential. For example, living modestly for a short period can help you realize how little you actually need to be content. This practice builds resilience and reduces dependence on external comforts. Another key aspect of detachment is understanding that possessions are not a source of identity or happiness. Modern consumer culture often ties self-worth to what we own, the latest phone, car, or designer clothes. But Stoicism teaches us that our value lies in our virtues, not our valuables. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking." By letting go of the need to impress others through material displays, you reclaim your freedom and authenticity. Detachment doesn't just benefit your mental state, it also strengthens your financial health. When you're no longer driven by the urge to accumulate more, you spend less impulsively and save more intentionally. This creates space for meaningful investments, whether in experiences, relationships, or personal growth, that align with your values. By prioritizing what truly enriches your life over fleeting material pleasures, you achieve both financial stability and inner peace. Finally, material detachment equips you with resilience during financial adversity. When your sense of self isn't tied to possessions, losses, whether due to economic downturns or personal setbacks, don't shake your foundation. You learn to adapt and thrive regardless of external circumstances, because your wealth isn't measured by what you own, but by who you are. So ask yourself, are you ready to break free from the chains of materialism? Can you embrace gratitude for what you have and let go of what doesn't serve you? By practicing material detachment, you'll discover a life of greater freedom, purpose, and fulfillment, one where true wealth is found not in possessions, but in values, relationships, and inner strength. Take a moment to reflect. How much of your life has been spent chasing things that in the end don't truly matter? The Stoics remind us that wealth isn't about what you have, it's about who you are and how you live. Through acceptance, simplicity, balance, and detachment, we can break free from the chains of materialism and rediscover what it means to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. This isn't just about money, it's about reclaiming your freedom. It's about focusing on relationships, experiences, and values that bring real meaning to your life. As Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." You have the power to redefine wealth, not as a number in your bank account, but as the richness of your character and the peace within your soul. If you've made it this far, you're already taking the first steps toward transforming your relationship with money and embracing a philosophy that can guide you to a more meaningful life. But don't stop here. Apply these lessons. Start small, practice gratitude today, reassess what truly matters to you, and most importantly, align your financial choices with your values. Before you go, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll join a community dedicated to wisdom, growth, and living with purpose. Share this journey with others who need it, because true wealth isn't just found within, it's something we can share together. Now go out there and live not for possessions, but for meaning. The best is yet to come.